Hi, everyone. As parents, we all want to do the same thing, right? We want to guide our kids toward a future that's not just successful, but genuinely meaningful. Well, today, we're going to break down how to actually do that using a really clear, actionable framework. So let's just dive right in with the big one. What is it that really determines the kind of life your child will lead? Is it just raw talent? Pure luck? The school they go to? Well, the material we're looking at today suggests a much simpler and honestly a much more powerful answer. And here it is. This is the core idea. What if life isn't some straight, predictable line, but instead it's a series of crucial points, or dots? The key to a fulfilling life isn't just about having these dots, it's about connecting them in the right order, at just the right time. So, what exactly are these six dots? Well, our job as parents isn't to draw the picture for our kids. It's to help them see the dots clearly enough so they can connect them all by themselves. Let's break down this blueprint. Okay, here they are, the six dots. It all starts with a solid foundation, education. Next up, and this one is huge, the influence of good friends. Then, of course, you need dedication and hard work, and that goes hand in hand with the discipline to stay away from distractions. But nobody gets there alone, which is why having a mentor is dot number 5. All of this, all of it, prepares your child for that final dot, grabbing the right opportunity when it shows up. And the timing of connecting all these, well, that's everything. So knowing the dots is one thing, but how do we prepare our kids on the inside to actually navigate this journey? This next part is all about forging their inner compass. Building the character and the resilience they're going to need to connect those dots for themselves. And let me be clear, we're not talking about quick parenting hacks or little tricks. This is about a real commitment to planned, structured development of their character. And yeah, that takes time, and it definitely takes consistency. This slide lays out that structured approach so perfectly. You'll notice a pattern here. If your child has a low confidence, your role is to facilitate skills, identify their strengths, and give them safe places to practice. If they lack focus, your job is to cultivate their interest, figure out how they learn, and reward the effort, not just the result. And when they face setbacks, you foster resilience by giving them space, talking openly, and modeling a positive outlook. See the theme? In every case, you're not the hero who swoops in to fix it all, you're the guide who empowers them to fix it themselves. What's really cool is that this same structured approach is incredibly effective for tackling some of the biggest, most modern challenges we face as parents today. Just look at this. It doesn't matter if we're talking about junk food or cell phone addiction, the playbook is basically the same. First, you have to understand that the addiction is real. Lecturing is just not going to work. Second, you have to be the role model for the behavior you want to see. And third, and this is so key, you have to actively replace the negative habit with a positive one. You don't just take the phone away. You connect them with real-world interests and mentors. You don't just ban the junk food, you get them involved in cooking healthy, delicious meals. It's all about replacing, not just removing. All right, so let's pull all this together. What does the final playbook actually look like? What are the absolute must-dos, and what are the critical pitfalls we really need to avoid? Let's lay it all out. Okay, here are the do's. Be a role model for the values and compassion you want to see. Actively connect your child with mentors who can support them. Help them figure out their unique strengths and align them with real opportunities. Encourage them to build a solid circle of good friends. And, this might be the hardest one of all, know when it's the right time to let go. And on the flip side, the don'ts. These are the traps. Don't just do something because all the other parents are doing it. Please, absolutely do not compare your child to others. Fight that urge to overparent and micromanage every little thing. Don't let them try to navigate this journey without a guide. And finally, there it is again, because it's that important. The inability to let go can be one of the biggest roadblocks to their entire future. So, when you boil it all down, the crucial point is this. All these steps, all these strategies, they all point to one ultimate goal. Your job isn't to be their permanent guide for life. It's to build a person who is capable of guiding themselves. And that brings us right back to the beginning. This whole journey, it's not about connecting the dots for them. It's about giving them the confidence, the resilience, and the clarity to pick up the pen themselves and draw their own picture. So the real question I want to leave you with is, how will you help them draw their own meaningful life?